outside looking in, actors being able to do kind of a world with CGI, I think seems like a really fun time for the imagination. What did you like about kind of stepping into the dystopian world and with the visual effect aspect?
I'm a huge fangirl of the books. So I was there opening weekend for Divergent, and then I had a friend come to town, and I went 2 days later to take her daughter. I love the fact that we get to suspend our belief and become a part of the faction system, and that I get to head up one of those factions. It was really cool, and the fact that we get to see some beautiful visual effects and some great stunts by all of these actors, but especially Shay. It's exciting.
Yeah. What do you love most about your character's faction?
I love how beautifully tranquil and the juxtaposition to the rubble of some of the factions or the factionless, or how stringent and sterile perhaps some of the others are. I love that you get that little greenery that you don't get to see, the warmth that you don't get to see. It's definitely different.
Yeah. Was there a welcoming party when you stepped on set? Welcoming you to the world, to the cast?
Well, we had a welcoming dinner, and it was
good.
kind of fun. So when we stepped onto the set, it was all business, and everybody was ready to work. We had a good time.
Is there any envy with the physicality and all the fight sequences as far as getting to the thick of it?
Oh, no. Okay? Joanna is, that was not required of her for this particular movie. And should it be required for the next one, I'll be ready. But I'm really happy watching them do it.
Nice. Yeah. Seeing it now kind of on the big screen with all the effects, what's the most kind of beautiful or surprising aspect when you see it?
That it doesn't feel like I'm watching visual effects. It really feels like you're watching that action play out. I love that we're in Triss's dreamscape and how beautifully they build it. It's you feel like she's gonna fall, or if she doesn't grab that pipe, she's gonna, it's exciting. You're on the edge of your seat the entire time.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. That was definitely interesting, especially the dissolving. And
the dissolving. I mean, it was you really felt like you were a part of the scene. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. Recently announced your next Lionsgate project. You get to play God.
I will be a manifestation
of
the lead character's idea of God. So
I was
going
to say, yeah, it's not. I know it's not Morgan Freeman and that.
I have no idea what it's going to be.
Okay.
I read the book and I'm a fan, so it's we're not there yet.
Sure,
we're not there,
sure.
but we're excited.
Is that something that's just like nice on a bucket list? Oh, I get to play God.
It's not anything you ever think about. You never know what you're going to be presented with. So I'm right now I'm living in the moment of Insurgent, and that's pretty exciting.
It's time we fight back. Together. You are the key, Triss, to rescue what little civilization we have left. No pressure. I'm not gonna let you do it.
Returning to a character, how easy or fun is it to come back into form?
Yeah, it's good. Me and Shay said this before. We had a kind of interesting moment where you think that it doesn't necessarily require any work, but then the kind of first moment on set when you're in a different costume, you're in a different place, and you've played different characters in between, you have a kind of moment of, who are these people? But then, you get back into it, obviously, through the course. But it's always fun. It's always good to, go back to something where you know the people and you have a rapport. And hopefully, with each time you do that, you can use that to make actually stronger work.
Sure. What did you enjoy with having new people in the sandbox, actor-wise?
It was great. I mean, Naomi, obviously, she plays my mum. That was very exciting. She probably had me when she was about 10. But it was great. She has a very specific energy, which is kind of counters her real intentions, if you know what I mean. Her natural energy is quite ethereal and gentle, whereas behind the eyes there's that steel.
Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. I asked Miss Spencer if there was like a welcome party for her, and she said no. It was all business.
It was all business. Yeah, she is great as well, and I mean, the lovely thing about her is she's very, very fun and very open. But then when she is ready to turn it on, it's game time.
Yeah, I love outside looking in, watching actors kind of learn new skills and be, whatever they might be, that they don't acquire those. Is there something that you've learned to do as four that you can now put on your resume proudly, action-wise?
A clean headbutt.
Really?
Yeah, I use it frequently.
You should. You should. That's very handy.
Exactly.
Yeah. It keeps people from bothering you.
Yeah,
Stops them talking.
It's not aggressive in any way. But.
No. Passive aggressive? No, full on aggressive. Lastly, what is the latest on Underworld? The next installment? Is it happening?
I think they're developing something, but my involvement in it is,
Is it finished?
I couldn't tell you.
You don't know. Oh, okay. Well, it was fun to watch, that first one.
Mm-hmm.